Hello lovelies, you're welcome back again to my channel. Glad to have you again. It's been a while on this space and I totally understand that, and I also believe you must have missed out on some updates as per IRCC updates. So many draws have been taking place for the past few weeks, past few days, and I know they've been favorable so far. This very last one was really shocking, and the score was just very, moderate, 431. And if this keeps going on, I believe everybody in the express entry pool will get ITAs. But some draws before this particular one were a bit high, like that of the PMP. But don't worry, I will give you all the details in this video. And if you are new to this channel, you are most welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, I quite appreciate you and I encourage you to keep watching my videos. Yeah. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. It has been raining draws. And as at the time of making this video, 3 draws took place in a week. I don't think I've heard that before. And trust me, this particular last one really shocked people. It's been a while we experienced this. Most times it is either 500, 490 something, and this has been keeping so many persons in the express entry pool. The latest express entry draw on October 26, 2023 sent out 3,600 PR invitations. So if you don't know what PR means permanent residency. So you are automatically going to be a PR from outside of Canada. That's what it means. So this took place in the health care sector, inviting about 35 healthcare occupations. Um, I'm not really in the health line. So what this is talking about is if your occupation is in the health line, maybe you are a nurse aide, you are a care worker, you are an auxiliary nurse, you are a registered nurse, anything related to health, and you applied for this, then chances are that you are selected. Or if you are yet to apply, then in no time you will be invited. Just a day to the day, 3,600 invites were sent out. IRCC also issued about 300 um, permanent residency invitations to the Francophone candidates. Another one took place on the 24th of October, and this was for provincial nominee program. So you can see they all lined up 24th, 25th, 26th. And then there was a kind of mixed reaction about this provincial nominee draw that took place because the cutoff point was about 776. So there was kind of mixed reaction. 776 is too high. But let me address this. When you are going through PNP, which is the Provincial Nominee Program, in most cases, when you get your nomination, you automatically get 600 points. I don't know if you understand. If you are going to immigrate via PNP, when you get your nomination from a particular province, you automatically get 600 points. So what they just added is about 176 points. Because I read some people's comment in one post that it's too high, it's too high. If it's not PNP, then it is definitely high. Maybe if for example program-based express entry now, the cutoff score is 776, that is definitely ridiculous. It is too high because it's program-based, it's just express entry. But if it's PNP, it is not high. They just only added 126 because you will be having 600 already as your score after getting your nomination letter. So that draw took place on the 24th of October, and so far so good. The draws that have taken place this year, more than 20, and it's kind of mixed up where you have the all program, transport occupations, agri-food. In fact, I think category-based express entry is kind of leading now, because when you see the ITAs that have been sent so far, let me just look at the chart. Healthcare, French language, agriculture and agri-food occupation, French language, transport. So you see, I don't know if category-based express entry is gradually taking over this whole game, but then not that they don't give to others, they do give to other sectors, but I think this draws is really, really favoring those in the category-based express entry. Yes, it's favoring them. And let's look at the score. The lowest so far this year is 354, and this was issued to candidates in the agriculture and agri-food occupations. So 354 is fair enough, and even the 431, this recent one, is not that high. So if they keep bringing it down, I believe it will favor most persons. It's just that we don't know when they will conduct the next one. But with the way it's really flowing, maybe before uh, the end of November, they will also conduct draw based on category-based express entry. But if not, then PMP or program 2 will be sent invites. For those of you that may be wondering, why is IRCC sending invites to specific occupations? It is no longer a news because they talked about it last year, and it came into limelight this year. So as of 2023, category-based draws are being conducted in addition to program-based and PMP draws. Before now, we used to know of program-based express entry when you talk about the federal skilled worker, CEC, and the rest. Then later PMP added, and now it's now category based. So the reason for this is because the government wants to invite applicants in high demand occupations and categories to fill the gaps in the labor market. So that's just the reason. Of a truth, Canada wants some specific occupations to be filled up in Canada. So this is how they can actually achieve this. So you may also want to know, what's this category-based express entry all about? Well, it's one of the Canada's most popular immigration programs, and it's actually divided into 6 categories. So if you fall into any of these categories, then you may be eligible to apply for this express entry. It's express entry, it's just that it's category based. At least for this year, they've been maintaining these 6 categories. We don't know if it will change next year. So the first one is French language proficiency. So if you fall into this category and you have the right work experience, you have your documents, you have everything it takes for you to apply as a French candidate, then you can go ahead. So the next one is healthcare occupations. You see these two I just mentioned now, they were the ones that got invites these few days that passed. So if you're in the healthcare sector, then this might also be your opportunity. And I have a list of the healthcare occupations here. We have the audiologist or speech language pathologist, a chiropractor, dentist, general practitioner or family physician, licensed practical nurse, laboratory technologist, medical sonographer, nurse practitioner, nurse's aide, occupational therapist, optometrist, paramedic, pharmacy assistant, physiotherapist, psychologist, registered nurse, and so on. Okay, so you can actually apply for this um, category. The next one is STEM, STEM, where the S means science, T means technology, E means engineering, and M means maths. So if your occupation is related to these four things I mentioned, then you can also go ahead to apply. So when you talk about the science, we talk about the architect, the engineer, the civil engineer, computer, electrical and electronics engineer, engineering manager, and the rest. So you can apply for this express entry. The next one is trade occupations. So you know, in Canada, trade is also one thing that is in demand. Most people relegate trade, but then in Canada it's not like that. So if you have these trades, then you can apply for this express entry. Trades such as commercial installer, residential installer, elevator constructor or mechanic, machine fitter, construction millwright or industrial mechanic, carpenter, plumber, electrician, welder, machine operator, and the rest, then you can apply for this category-based express entry. Then we have transport occupations. It's also one of the categories. So if you are in the transport line, like transport truck driver, railway, um, engineer officer, deck officer, water transporter, and the rest, you can apply. Last but not the least is agriculture and agri-food occupations. So if you have work experience as a landscaping, ground maintenance, or horticulture contractor or supervisor, agricultural service contractor, farm supervisor, or a butcher, and the rest, then you can also apply for this express entry. You need to also meet the express entry requirement. You know, it's a branch of express entry, so you need to meet with those requirements, like you doing your ECA, your proof of fund. Just meet up with all those requirements, then have a valid express entry profile, then also fulfill all the category based instructions issued by IRCC. Then you will now wait for your invitation. These are the draws you must have missed out on my channel, and I hope to bring you more updates. Kindly stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching, and if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do. Don't also forget to turn on your post notification bell so you will keep seeing my videos. See you all in my next one. Bye.